What's up, everybody? I am here with the one, the only Danny Trejo, or as he goes by, Super Duper Sabertooth, or as I have dubbed him. I kind of made this name up, but it's funny if you actually Google you now, it does say this in Google, because I think I've said this a couple times on the broadcast. The Giant Killer, Super Duper Sabertooth is a pretty dope name as well. But anyways, we got the legendary Giant Killer back in action, fighting on August 29th in Missoula. And this fight is crazy because we're having him go up against, or he's being put up against Sam Polk. That's Sam Blunt Force Trauma Polk. This matchmaking is incredible. If you guys remember Sam Polk, he had his last fight in the cage was against Leo Bercier, and that fight was crazy. That was a bare knuckle match. But now we've got him facing off against Danny Trejo. So this one, it's the main event. It's got to be the main event. So this is going to be absolutely wild. Danny, thank you for joining us. Let me turn it over to you first and foremost, as the Fusion fans have gotten to know you pretty well. What are your thoughts on this matchup?
Thank you. First of all, Montana is, badass. Fusion Fight League has been just kind of a great promotion, just all around. Just the fans, it's on Spectation Sports. People can see it at home. It's been I've been blessed to be able to work with Fusion Fight League, and then now as a main eventer, like that's crazy, especially with I think a Montana guy, Blunt Force Trauma. The name alone gives you like little goosebumps. You know what I mean?
So you're an Arizona guy, and obviously, I mean, you're the main event. That's one obvious sign that Montana's embracing you. But I think the fans are really getting behind you. I'm just curious to know, what has it been like for you when you're walking through the crowd, or when you're interacting with people after the fights or at the after party? What has it been like?
It's been welcoming, especially Missoula. I think it was. Is it Missoula that we're going to?
Yeah.
Missoula. Yeah, I think Missoula was probably my favorite out of all of them, especially the after the show, the after party. Drinking beers with folks. That's always awesome. So I love hanging out and eating, having a good time too. So I think they appreciate that side of me as well.
Absolutely. What are some of the things that you've been working on in particular since this last fight?
Since his last fight, it's just been the same. I don't really change my style too much. I see what they're good at, and then I kind of want to beat them to it. Mm-hmm. For this one, of course, my boxing, but I want to showcase my elbows now, because I know he is a knuckle fighter.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we have gloves on.
Okay, very cool. And I also noticed too, I saw in there, and I don't know exactly when this happened, but you're now managed by Roman. Roman's somebody that I know really well. I've spent a lot of time with him. When did that happen?
Roman, that happened. Missoula is the one that got signed.
Got it.
I filled in to fight in Vegas. My first UFC Fight Pass performance was against O'Shea Jordan. Last minute, did my thing. I won the first round, but after that, I went with Justin Harbison.
Yeah,
that was a scary, you know what I mean, chapter as well. Walked through it. I did my thing, and then just I think that's the one that got me signed. Actually, was the Justin Harbison, because I showed. We all have fear, but you just got to walk through it. But that's how it happened. So, and then shout out to them, because I'm on a 4-fight win streak. So
you are on a 4-fight win streak, and that's a great message for people. Just these are the things that we can extract as fans of MMA. You see trouble, you see danger, you just walk right through it. I think that's a great message for all of us, and whatever life struggles we have to face in front of us. But so now Roman signed you. What kind of plans do you guys have in store? I mean, I don't want you to look too far ahead. Obviously, you got this big fight, but what do you have some plans or some ideas for the future that you guys have discussed?
I know he loves the fact that like I said, I'm a street fighter, so I'm always kind of ready to go. So I think that's what, it'll be like a 6-day notice, and I'll definitely do it. You know what I mean? Because he's also, I think Tommy McMillan is a Fusion Fight League veteran as well.
Yes.
He's in the RAI banner. So I've been watching him, and just that energy that he's bringing. I think he's from Montana as well, right?
Yeah.
So even better, like that makes me, that's giving me the energy as well. Like, hell yeah, let's do this thing. You know what I mean?
So does that mean, from what you're saying, you're mentioning Tommy McMillan, are you saying you're thinking about making a go at the UFC pretty soon?
Oh, for sure. I think we did talk about how the UFC is structured when it comes to the new up and coming talent. I know there's Dana White's Contender Series. I know Trent
Mhm.
Miller is going to be on there as well. So I'm always rooting for the RAI guys. You know what I mean?
Sure. Okay. That is so sick to hear. And let's change course a little bit. A lot of things have been happening in the UFC as of late in professional mixed martial arts. You're talking about one day going out there and hopefully we'll get to see you debut in the UFC. But what are some of the big events as of late or upcoming? Whatever really piques your interest. But what are some of the big events that have taken place since we've last met that you were like, holy smokes, that blew me away?
Like UFC events, MMA
Yep.
events, anything like
U-
that.
UFC, yeah.
I think last time I mentioned Alex Beta, you know, I did want him to be a triple champ. That would have been history. I still think he can do it. Um, being a heavyweight, it's crazy. You know what I mean? My first heavyweight fight, I fought somebody that cut to 265. That's crazy. Like these guys are like almost 300 pounds. So
Yeah.
I think his first go is not bad, and I think he got too heavy for himself too. But that was one of the things, and of course, Justin Gaethje got me some money because he's from Arizona. So shout out to Arizona as well. He was
Oh,
actually
cool.
born in my city, so
Okay, cool. So
that
you actually you put money on him?
yeah, I put money on him. So it was, you know what I'm saying. That's again the dog. You know what I mean. Sometimes people are just good at being the dog, bro.
What did you think? So actually, that was me and Justin were both rooting.
James.
Not Justin Gaethje, but yeah, me and Justin were both rooting for Gaethje massively for that fight. I watched in the theater in Chicago because I happened to be in Chicago that weekend, and we were going crazy when Gaethje won. That was so much fun. What did you think of Patty Pimblett's performance and
Uh,
international week?
the choke was awesome, especially. Are you talking about the choke, right? The
Yep.
choke was amazing. That was actually my son. That was the first UFC fighter's name he ever said was Patty the
Mm.
Batty. You know, I got a 4-year-old. He's all Patty the Batty. He's all Patty the Batty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he was. Even my son loved it. So, which is I don't know if it's a good thing or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, hey, that's no, I think it's great. I think combat sports are good for kids at the I mean it can vary, right? Every kid can come into it at a different point and when it's appropriate for them, but I think it's great. It teaches them perseverance. It teaches them sportsmanship in most cases. Most fighters I think have really good sportsmanship. You have the couple of different feuds here and there, but I think it's a great thing. Does your son want to be a fighter?
He's 4, so I'm barely starting to like, hey, throw a punch here, do this, you know. But I have a 10-year-old that actually wants to be a boxer. So
Oh, that's cool. Okay,
yeah.
awesome.
I'm like, if you want to be a sissy, you can. Nah, I'm just kidding. They get paid the big bucks, so
Now, in looking a little bit ahead, after again, don't want to look past your opponent, not saying to, but in what is Fusion a place where you're thinking of coming back again shortly after this fight, depending on how things go? If it's a, I know you've had a lot of quick finishes. I'm not saying every fight's the same, but if we do get one of your classic, amazing quick finishes, is Fusion where you'd like to go subsequently again?
yeah, I would definitely love to run it back. You know what I mean? Shoot it. I love Missoula. I think or Montana in general. I'm 3-0 in Montana, so I'm hoping to keep that going. It's funny because like I see I feel like Fusion is growing and becoming more of a feeder a company as well. Like I said, Tommy McMillan has also fought in Arizona where I fought. That's where I started my amateur career. So it's
Okay.
funny that like Arizona, Montana, we kind of just switched. Like, hey, you take over Arizona, I'm gonna go take over Montana. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
crazy, crazy coincidence. I don't know, you know.
Did you see also Ezra Elliott had his debut on the same card?
Broke a record, a takedown record, bro. Like that's and then that he did it on short notice. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, 6 days.
That's it.
It was only
That's
6 days.
6
That's
days.
crazy. Yeah.
6 days and you break a record. Like you can't put that on a bingo card. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
break.
Okay, amazing, dude. Well, hey, as always, thank you for taking the time. So much fun to chat with you, but even way more fun to get to watch you fight. So we're in for a treat. Everybody, stay tuned. Do not blink. We have the return of Danny Trejo, aka Super Duper Sabertooth, aka the Giant Killer. I'm gonna still take credit for that nickname. And we will see you on August 29th. Best of luck in the training, and we'll see you then.
Thank you. Have a good
All
one.
right, take it easy.